The city screwed up in terms of what it put out there. And we're going to fix that.
Norfolk City Council is taking heat for this cover letter on a proposed firearm ordinance that would prohibit guns or ammo in public buildings, parks, and recreational facilities. The problem is it also says public streets and sidewalks.
This was an oversight, and it's unfortunate, and we need to correct that.
Norfolk City Council member Andrea McClellan says the ordinance is intended to prohibit guns on streets and sidewalks, but only when events are taking place that would require a city permit.
For example, if we were to shut down Waterside Drive or Granby Street, it would be then where those would be prohibited.
The language in the ordinance clearly states this, but the cover letter signed by the city attorney leaves out those details. The oversight, as McClellan describes it, contributed to an onslaught of citizen complaints and confusion. So much so, the agenda setting committee removed the ordinance from Tuesday night's docket. The city attorney's office says council wants to further consider and deliberate the issue. Meanwhile, some citizens are vocally speaking out against it.
The Constitution says the right shall not be infringed. It doesn't say government grants you the right. It says the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And what the city proposing is infringing on my Second Amendment rights.
The General Assembly passed a law this year allowing localities to regulate firearms on public property that went into effect July 1st. Robert Brown, chairman of the Republican Party of Norfolk, says if council wants to follow the lead of cities like Newport News, who've passed similar ordinances, then the city needs to be liable for lives.
Some nut comes in and shoots up the place. If I can't defend myself, or a law-abiding citizen can't defend themselves, the city needs to be responsible. That's our position, and it's not going to change.
If passed by council, defying the ordinance would be a Class 1 misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a $2,500 fine.
And I encourage people to continue to get in touch with City Council. Either way, whatever their position is, we need to hear from them.
Kofo Lasaki, News 3.